Welcome back. Welcome back to another weather video. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the crazy weather. So, today's weather is that we're dealing with a powerful storm system hitting the west coast. Um, Hitting the west coast right now, which is bringing a wind threat across here, some winter weather in the mountains. We're dealing with some fire danger across here. We're still dealing with a very cold air mass. And dealing with some lake effect snows. And we're dealing with the after effects of the nor'eastern still. So, yeah, that's your latest warnings and watches and stuff uh, on that. So, honestly, I want to do this. I feel like this is better. Yeah. So as you guys can see here, we have an a atmospheric river right now pouring in to California right now, in which we do have a low pressure up here with a a front with a Arctic front like this, and then we have our we have another front right across there at the old storm system, which this current new one right here, it's way up here, is currently bringing in cold cold air right now. So, in which since we do have a pattern which indicates that we do have a high pressure right here, which is dominating, which is bringing all the moisture this way. And then we have a low pressure system here, which means that we have cold air, cold air, and then we have um, and then we have warm air pushing up like that. So yeah, which which this is the area that we need to watch for any kind of type of snow or anything, because we do have more more moisture up here that will slide down this way um over 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 the week. So yeah, so there's that. So that's how the atmospheric is working right. That's how the atmosphere's uh get, uh getting played right now. So if that's what you want to call it. So as you guys can see here, we are expecting another snowmaker across here. Right here is gonna be higher. Right here is gonna be higher because of the lake effect snows. But other than that, we can expect, I would say, between 1 to 3 inches. We may see little pockets here and there with 2 to 4. A little bit higher right across here because of the mountains right here. But other than that, not too much snow to for. So, and then more lake effect snow is likely right up in here. We we can see some pockets of 3 to 6 inches, as you can see here. Right here, I would say majority 1 to 3, 1 to 2, in some of those areas. So, and then on the mountains right here, we can see right about here, we can see probably 1 to 3 feet. In some spots, 1 to 3 feet, and right here we could see, I would say, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Higher amount, the higher elevations could see probably up to a foot of snow in some areas, or I would say more likely you'll probably see a foot right up in here is more likely. And then right in here, you can see probably 3 to 6 inches in some areas. So got a bit of snow right up in here. So, um, and then right up in here, we can see quite a bit of snow right up in here too, right up in here, and a little bit right up in there, and then it's spotty right up in there. So, and we do have an Alberta Clipper that's going to be coming through here that could deliver uh, dusting to a few spots in here. Could see up to an inch of snow over from now for the next from now until Saturday. So yeah, and it doesn't look like we can see any ice. Or we have a little bit of icing, a glaze of ice, and then glaze of ice here. You can see probably a tenth of an inch of ice right here, which could weigh down some of the trees, probably cause power outages if the forecast stays, and then uh, and then possibly a glaze of ice across Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. It doesn't look like it'll affect too many people. So yeah, there's that. So there you go. So yeah. So this is the high pressure right now. That's delivering. That's gonna be delivering snow to the northeast today, and then we still have our big moisture coming on in for the west. Um, so now it looks like with the European model, looks like we're gonna get a lot less moisture. We might not even see none. So, um, so yeah, there's that. Um, I'm going to like models yesterday are pointing out some really good like severe weather changes right up in here. I would say it's probably going to stay like that still. I don't. I would maybe say more likely of a marginal risk, possibly a slight risk, but more of a marginal risk for severe weather across here. That we'll have to get more data on that. I can't really like say for confidence on that. And I mean, uh, so I mean we could get some thunderstorms are more likely, but severe weather, I don't know yet. So, and then we do have a strong low pressure system up towards Canada. It's going to slide off this. It's going to slide that way. Having a hard time drawing arrows, but I don't think it's going to affect. The only way that this low pressure system towards Canada will affect us is why is that we to affect us is uh that it's going to bring another cold front, a very strong cold front. It looks like so, and then once that cold front goes through, we're going to have several Alberta Clippers across the Midwest that we're going to need to watch out for, including a possibility of a winter, possibly a winter storm forming across Illinois, but definitely some thunderstorms, maybe even severe weather. Can't rule it out. So, big storm system developing sometime this weekend. So, something to keep an eye out for. So, we're not gonna go we're not gonna go past that mark yet. So we're not gonna go past this weekend yet. So that's pretty much what your forecast is looking like. So, hopefully this was a good educational video. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another new weather video. Peace.